Tonight, WSMV4 Investigates has confirmed off-duty Metro Police are providing 24-hour-a-day security for the CEO of NES. Our chief investigative reporter Jeremy Finley learned they're also offering similar protection to the chief operating officer of NES there after several threats were made against NES leadership, and it is costing ratepayers more than $140,000 so far.
Tonight, security for the CEO on the ratepayers' dime. NES's embattled leader, Teresa Applin-Broyles, started receiving 24 hours a day protection from off-duty Metro Police at her Nashville home on February 1st. That's according to emails between Metro Police and WSMV4 Investigates. Also receiving 12 hours a day security at his home, COO Brent Baker.
I mean, it further angers me.
Councilwoman Courtney Johnson has become a fierce critic of NES since the storm.
It just seems more and more I'm seeing just a very flippant attitude on how we spend ratepayer and taxpayer dollars.
Both NES's CEO and COO were front and center at press conferences during the ice storm, and both faced scrutiny for their leadership during the storm when tens of thousands of customers remained without power for more than a week. According to emails, Applin-Broyles security cost $88 an hour, 24 hours a day at her home. The February invoice for half a month of added security at NES's headquarters on Church Street and at the residences of the COO and CEO, $147,000.
According to the emails, NES also paid for Metro off-duty security at NES's board meeting. That was on February 25th. The contract to provide the CEO and COO security at their home ends at the end of this month. And tomorrow, we will get another update from NES on the winter storm recovery effort. It's been almost 9 weeks now since that historic ice storm hit the mid-state, knocking out power to hundreds of thousands of NES customers. The NES board meeting will be at 8 a.m. We will be there and be sure to pass along any new details.